Hey guys, it's Kay from KS Anonymous, and I am finally back with another episode of r/Choosing Beggars, and I just have to say, this is my third time attempting to record this, so if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do other than lose my mind, because apparently the big Rona has fried every other brain cell other than the one that is apparently holding on for me to use my mouth to speak. So, here we go. Title and current registration card. Do you have them both? I have those, but again, the card just needs repair. It's having a tough time running very far. Will you take $20 for it? Praying hands, praying hands, praying hands. $20 for the entire car? Because I am going through a financial situation. To their credit, I will say, at least there was $20 thrown in there instead of just the word free. Fisher Price Toddler Rocker. Hi blank, is this still available? It is indeed. Can you deliver at all? Afraid not, no. F your mother then. Wait! That escalated rather quickly. I don't understand. Wow, okay. Exposure. Not wanted nor needed. Writer's Twitter post after a thread of his went viral. Conversation with UK media outlet. Would you be interested in writing an article on your recent Twitter thread? Sure, my rates are... This would be for great exposure, but no payment. I'm not interested in exposure. In fact, I want anonymity. I'll get back to you. Fellow writer's response. Oh yes, all the time. My response? You've contacted me, which would suggest I might not need the exposure as much as I need to pay the mortgage and feed my family. Exactly. Exactly. That is beautiful. Keep that response in your back pocket in the case that this ever happens to you. Do you do commissions? Yes. What kind of commission are you looking for? I didn't really know. I just wanted like a character one. It would be cool if I got one like you did with the Mirage outfit. I would like to be in a hazmat suit like Jesse Pinkman. I mean, don't. I don't have any money though. My family's kind of in the hole right now. Right, but I also need to live, so I can't just do free art. Sorry, friend. My family is homeless right now, and we're living at my grandma's house, but whatever. I can't know that, friend. I hope everything will go better for you from now on. Honestly, one of the nicest responses to a blatant ask for free work. Also, I mean, homeless must be a very subjective term in this case. Because, yeah, probably not their own home, but technically they are in a home with a family member. But, you know, okay. Wow, that's too much. Why the extra $400? You are a scammer. Sculpting isn't even that hard. Here's the finale deal. I will pay $25, which is more than enough for this sculpture, including shipping. And you will not complain. Feel free to sculpt your own. I certainly won't sculpt for you at any price. And that, my friend, is called having dignity and self-worth and self-respect. Because I would not work for that person at any price either, even if they pulled $1 million out of their rear end, honestly. But it's not likely that they would, considering they think that sculpting isn't even that hard, and you'll accept $25 and shipping without complaint, because they said so, I guess. From my local New York City real estate Facebook group. Hi, I'm hoping to find one roommate that is never home or a studio apartment if I'm lucky. I prefer to be alone. I prefer Manhattan. I have one cat. Not looking to pay more than $900 a month with Wi-Fi, utilities, and everything included. Move-in date September 1st. Thank you. Please DM me photos/info. I appreciate it very much. Why is everyone laughing at my post? Because you're trying to find a unicorn. Studio 900 with utilities in Manhattan? Oh well. Because $900 studios in Manhattan with everything included don't exist. Because, no offense, you're asking for a lot for a relatively cheap price. On top of that, this pandemic is still running rampant and a lot of people are working from home. Look, I don't know how much stuff typically runs in New York, but considering I live in Oklahoma in a suburb of a bigger city, but like not close enough for it to be super desirable, and $900, if you're lucky, will get you a 2-bedroom house for rent. So, that's some places with utilities and some places not. Certainly not with Wi-Fi included. So I couldn't imagine getting anything like that in New York City for that price. That's not gonna happen. Nobody. New in store, $139.99. How are you asking $300? Wrong brand, style, and size. The same concept. So is a Ford Explorer versus a Jeep Wrangler. We are speaking in different languages. It's the same size, the same style, doing the same exact job, only label is different. You cannot compare with cars. Then go buy that one and see how it works out for you. You get what you pay for. I'm not going to explain why different brands, makes, and models cost different even though they are the same size and type of bike. This is one thing I don't understand about Choosing Beggars, is why they think that it's going to work to try to price match. Because usually what that means is you know that you're looking at something that is clearly worth a lot less than the thing you're trying to haggle from this individual, and you think like they're gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna compete for that item that clearly isn't worth nearly as much as mine and give you the same price. Like, how dumb do you think people are? Like, honestly, I feel like Choosing Beggars insult the intelligence of people on a daily basis. You can always tell when there's history based off of the description. 55-inch LG Smart TV, $500. Works like it should, not used often, all ports work, comes with remote. Message me with best offer. If you don't understand what that means, I can't help you. If you can buy a new one from some website offline for $200, please do so. If you're going to tell me how you're a single mom of 12 with a wooden leg and a glass eye, I don't care. Oh, I wonder what conversation set off that description. My dad is such an effing C. Seriously. I want a new effing phone because my brother has a better one. I swear to effing God, I'm gonna kill him if he doesn't give me a new phone. I hate him. I wish he wasn't my father. My phone barely effing work, you D-head of a dad. I don't want this cheap piece of crap. I want something that costs like $500 or $600. This effing crap I have right now is probably worth less than $25. F you, Dad. I love when people think that they're edgy, how childish they come off. This is like the epitome of a spoiled little brat. And oh, it gets under my skin. It really does. But what confuses me is the likes. Like, who liked this post? Who did that? Why did you do that? I don't understand. Don't encourage this brat. Please don't. Good morning. My client is a well-known social media influencer who is planning to be married at the blank
April 2021. In the lead up to her wedding, beginning this summer, she would like a documentary-style video an hour long, and photos taken at bridal fittings which can be shared with her followers. On the day of the wedding, she would like a video documenting the whole day, must be 1 hour plus in length, and a package that includes approximately 1,000 photos. In exchange, she is willing to extensively promote your business to followers on Instagram and Facebook, combined amount of $55,000, including story shoutouts, and will offer a discount of at least 25% on your packages. Just so you are aware, we have approached 4 other similar businesses in your area, so a fast response will be beneficial to your business.
Hi, Em. Thanks for your email, and we really appreciate the offer. We don't usually offer our services for anything other than our regular going rate. However, we would consider making an exception in this case. Firstly, we would just like to check if there might have been a typo in your original email, specifically relating to a missing 0 on the amount of combined followers your client has across all their platforms. As I'm sure you probably know, 55,000 is not usually the level of following which can command the free transfer of products worth between £3,000 to £4,000 in total, especially when you take into account bots, duplicate accounts, and the types of followers who are not our target audience. As another example, we have friends that have more than 55,000 followers on one single platform, and they have even been known to pay certain suppliers a fair day's wage for their goods and services. Having said all that, I'm aware that this wedding date is nearly 2 years off, so if you are confident predicting that by April 2021 your client will have gained the minimum level of following that can realistically put them in the category of influencer, then we would be happy to make some sort of arrangement. However, we would in this case require a clause in the contract stating that promoting us in your stories to anything less than 500,000 followers across one single platform by the time of the wedding will trigger the full price in pounds sterling for the services you have requested. Thanks also for your thoughtful suggestion of a 25% cut in our fee for any followers that book through your client's promotional posts. Previously, when we have received recommendations and promotions from high-value clients, we have been able to actually raise our prices in reflection of their strong reputations. So in that vein, it's helpful to know in advance that being linked with your client will automatically knock 25% off the perceived value of the product we have spent so many years honing. Finally, we really appreciate how valued as artists and professionals you have made us feel by informing us that you have only sent this exact same email to 4 other companies, and that a fast response will secure us the wedding rather than any artistic considerations. Likewise, please get back to us as soon as possible if you have any further questions, and we can start to get something locked in the diary. Thanks, Laura and Frankie, Betrothed & Co.
Good afternoon. Frankly, my client and I find that kind of unprofessional email appalling, and we will no longer be considering you as contenders to shoot what would have been a very lucrative wedding for you. It would have been a great opportunity for you to network with other social media influencers and some celebrities who will be making TV appearances later in the year. On top of that, we have had other businesses reply to us with additional offers of goods and service, basically paying us to work with them, rather than giving us a load of gyp like what you have. This wedding is really important to my client, as her mother has been diagnosed with cancer, and it's really unfair of you to be so mean when you could have just said no politely. Please don't email us again, as we will have to name and shame you if you continue with this abuse. Regards, M.
The thing I like most about this email exchange is that clearly the company that was approached is the one who posted this for public consumption in response to this person threatening to name and shame them in a situation in which only they should be ashamed of their behavior. Oh, don't do this. Just don't be that person. Don't be M. Just don't be M's client. And I really suspect M might actually just be a front for the client just being the person reaching out to people, but that's just because of how unprofessional this was, but I don't know. It's Don't be that person. Anyway, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and drop a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Really quickly, I'd like to thank my patrons. Up on the screen, you should see my face palmers and my crazy case. Thank you all so much for supporting me in that way. If you're interested in becoming a patron, checking out the original posts from today's video, or sending me an email for possible inclusion in a future video, all of that information is in the description box, so be sure to check it out. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!